Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Benjamin. So today is Thursday, and obviously I don't usually post any videos on a Thursday, but I thought, you know what, let me go on and say a couple of things about the ongoing stories about the pastors that have been performing unusual miracles. Not that they are wrong in any manner, I have no say in that, but it's just that they are unusual to the naked eye. And I've heard a lot of people criticizing the congregants, or rather the people that are attending the church, or rather people that have been indulging into these things, like allowing themselves to be sprayed with doom, drinking petrol, eating grass, and so on and so forth. And I believe that it is very, very essential, or rather very, very vital, that we understand as to why these people are doing this. Because my fear is that we are going to remove the pastors, but we are not killing the root of as to why people are indulging into such. Because it's going to happen again that someone else, maybe 2 years down the line, they will fit the mirror on, for example, or deodorant or whatever. What then? What are we going to say then? Are we also going to kill them? Someone else comes and feeds them sand. What do we do then? So I think that we need to kill the root as to why people are doing this, so that life can carry on. And first of all, we need to understand the geographical location, or rather the population of the people that are doing this, or rather that are indulging into such activities. And you realize that it is people that are subjected to poverty, those that were previously disadvantaged by the apartheid era. And I know that many of you do not want to hear this, but as sad as it is very, very, very true. That it is people that are subjected into poverty because of what has happened to them. Because the more you know about the past, the better prepared you are for the future. But now, into this particular sense, it is that these are people that are systematically poor. They are chained within the boundaries of poverty. And as a young man who's been exposed to such circumstances, I would know as to how it feels to live under these conditions. And I'm well aware of what poverty can do to you. And furthermore, I strongly believe that there's a vital reason as to why that people are doing such things. And it is only because that they are desperate of moving away from anything that is inhibiting their quality of life, their standard of living, their financial state, their health system. These are all components that are not taken care of in their residential areas. People are poor, and that is the sad part. Abantu bayasogola, abantu bayangquteka, and then people want a better life. And subconsciously, when someone is promising you a better quality of life and a well standard of living, your subconscious mind gravitate towards that. And we saw it with the MMM scam, that whenever people were promised money, they gravitate towards that. They run into that because they want to better their lives. However, though, for someone that does not understand as to why people are doing that, we are going to raise questions as to why are people doing this. We are going to call them names and say that this congregation is stupid and they are unwise and whatnot. But that is not the case. The major reason as to why people are doing this, it is because people lack healing. People lack spiritual healing, psychologically, emotionally, physically, in any aspects for that matter. And like I said, that they will gravitate towards anything that is going to help them. And funny enough, people that are not poor and are not desperate to run away from the chains of poverty, we're always going to have questions as such to, if people are poor, or rather if people lack health systems, why don't they go and see a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a specialist? They cannot do that because they are poor. They do not have the money to go into higher institutions that are going to assist them medically, financially, or in any manner. They are poor and they lack anything in their lives. Hence why they are indulging into such activities, because they are poor and they are subjected to poverty. Up until we kill the root, which is poverty, no one will indulge into such activities. No one will go looking for help because their lives will be well taken care of. They are not poor, and therefore they will not go and seek help. I hope this makes sense. You do not need to like this or anything, but make sure that you share it with other people so that we can debate about this. Thank you very much for taking time out of your schedule, and I want you to have a great life. And again, share your comments.